Hello again, this is Tony Hayes, Paranormal Investigation UK. This is, excuse me, audio 205B. This is the additional full footage of the audio, I should say. Moving on from movie 205, which had 3 minutes of audio, and what we had in there is the last 2 minutes of some noise, some residual noise which we simply cannot find an explanation for. It relates to the empty office room again. This footage is similar but with an additional 5 minutes of audio attached at the end of it. This is 7 minutes 56 in length. So initially it was 53 seconds of silence, and then the noises began to occur, which we just simply cannot explain. We've now had it completely ruled out that there's no one within the building or near the location at 6 AM on Sunday morning of the 19th of December 2020. I was relatively confident that was the case anyway, because every room, including the staircase, has got cameras. We've got cameras outside the building, but you've got cameras in the ceiling area above the false ceiling to look at the possibility of infestations of any hibernating or birds, squirrels, that type of thing. And what we've got here is a number of minutes of audio that really shouldn't exist. No one was in the property, no one was in the building, so we'll get straight into this. I'm interested in this one because the record for a continuous residual haunting is about 6 to 6.5 minutes long, and this is apparently longer than that. I've not heard it yet, so we are actually going to review this live, because I've not actually heard it. I've just loaded it into Mixcraft. Let's see where this takes us. Okay. Yeah, that's the same sounds what we had before, so we've got just 3 minutes now of silence. Let me just turn up a touch. Okay, there we go. The first couple of minutes of this you would have heard before on video 205. This is, I think, where we heard the male voice, if I remember right. There we go. That's 42 seconds. I'm just going to stop it a second. That's 42 seconds. We'll go back to the beginning. First 3 seconds, you'll notice there is some frequency here, but nowhere near as much as on the other. Just a tiny bit. The minute that occurs, the sound is all the way through. Go back to 42 seconds. This is this residual sound source. Talking again, you can hear. To this sounds very echoey. The reason why I related it to an underground tube station. That's music. sounds like music. Could be machinery. So what's strange is there isn't any peaks of the sound. Okay, we're coming into stuff we've not heard before now. Male voice. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to see if I can get rid of some of this bass frequency. Without disturbing. I'm going to leave a little bit of bass on. Just really reduce the resonance that's going on there. It just sounds very echoey. I'll leave that in. That's a bit better. Sort of constant chatter. It's just almost listening to a record. You know, your records. If you're using headphones, which is the best thing to use for over-ear headphones for this type of reviewing, we recorded back in August 2020 what sounded like a air raid siren. Now, considering this is an old brick factory, may well have used some sort of siren. And if you listen very carefully, there's like a little background sort of chatter, and there is some sort of sound, waving sound, which is similar to a air raid shot siren type of effect. See if you can hear it. Very, very strange. Undoubtedly. There's that sound again. Well, I'm just going to mark that. We'll call it noise 2, so I've just got a reference. And what I'm going to do is just play that back. Just play that again. Okay. Does that sound the same as this? Not quite as loud. It's similar. It's a similar sound. Not quite as loud though. I'm pretty comfortable that it's not pareidolia. This isn't random noise and the brain formulating words around it. It's like factory noise is what you would get. Busy streets, that type of thing. And throughout the recording, it's about 8 hours in total. It's just this 7 or 8 minutes. Okay, it's the magic mark of 6 minutes. It's not the same sound. Wow. As I mentioned on the video before, the sound just comes from nowhere, and apparently it just disappears again. So we should see the frequency just drop off and the sound change. Still hear voices throughout. Like that. That sounds like talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah, sounds like talk to me. So well past the world record, the longest residual audio. It's longer than that because it's ongoing. It's ongoing. It goes on longer. It actually goes on much longer. What I'm after is to know how long this. I know it comes on. The audio here is silent, and the minute I listen to it on the other video, it's just saying nothing. Once it hits this strange sound, it's all the way through, and it continues past this point. So I need to be the only one who's going to send me a bit more audio because it's longer than that bit. Fascinating. What are we dealing with here? I need the end point to make give a definite opinion. If it changes to go back to that acoustic property, then that would be the clincher for me. But it's still ongoing. We've got these two peaks here. Which don't exist on this. And then that's when it changes. Right, okay. So it looks like there's going to be a third one winging its way back onto YouTube because it still isn't enough audio for me. I'll need to hear it finish, come to an end, however long it was. The owner seems to suggest it was 8 minutes. I need to hear that. So, okay, see you on the next one, an unusual one.